Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Jacob back here for the JTwoH channel, and today we have another random haul. I haven't done one of these in quite a while, simply because I haven't bought that much stuff. I mean, I have, but I haven't. You'll see by the time this airs, you'll have seen the Target haul where I went absolutely nuts. But link to that video, hopefully over there. But I just haven't been buying a lot of stuff. I've been pretty busy. I was fairly busy up until April with work. And then, so I buy things here and there. I just haven't been buying a ton of stuff. But eventually I have enough stuff. Of course, now I have like a video and a half's worth, but I'm just going to show you. Keep it to 10 items. Now, these are various assortments of media. If you've seen any of my haul videos, you know the drill by now. I try to keep it around 10 items because that's usually about 10 to 15 minutes, and I don't like to go super long on you guys. So, but yeah, definitely an assortment here. Yeah, we'll get into it. You'll see what I mean. The first several things. This is honestly one of my first hauls where I debated splitting it into two different videos, books and movies, you know, but luckily the type of books these are, you'll see why they're linked together. But like it's equal, like half books, half media, so or half movies and such. So we'll get into it. But the first one here, first item I actually bought for my son and I, mostly because I've been curious because there's no way to go back and read all of the Marvel books, all of Marvel, and get the history I want out of it with the limited time I have. So I saw this, I thought this would be cool, and we've already done this, to sit and flip through and check out all of the characters and get to know some of the characters I don't even know about, and to teach my son some of them. So we have the Marvel Encyclopedia. What's it called? Marvel Encyclopedia with an introduction by Stan Lee. So this is a gigantic book. I believe it's bigger on the stand than an Omnibus. It's about the same size. So it is longer though. So the definitive guide to the characters of the Marvel Universe. So it's just a really cool, like, I think these are called coffee table books about just characters I've never even heard of. Okay, I've heard of all of these. Jackal, Jack Frost, you know, just really cool just to get a brief history and to get even more involved and to learn more. So really excited for that. I think I paid like $20 for this, 20 or 25. Yeah, I didn't pay the 40. I think this was 25, which was really cool because it's a solid book and you definitely get your money's worth. So anyway, I've talked 2 minutes about that. So the Encyclopedia, it was cool. My son sat right on my lap and we flipped through and got to know some of the various characters. So really fun there. This next thing is from a Meijer, which is it's like a grocery store up here. There's some stuff on it. My daughter got stuff on it already. But this was in one of their bargain bins. I see these a lot. So these are like novels based on the graphic novels, I believe. And of all of them, I've been curious about. Well, they have one based on Civil War, but I've read that. I haven't read the Dark Phoenix Saga, so I got the novel version of Dark Phoenix Saga because it was $5. I'm curious about these. I was curious when I picked it up. Like, I mean, it was obviously it wasn't sealed or anything, so I wanted to see if it had like pictures at all, if it was literally just like the words directly from the saga, or if it's novelized version. So for $5 to pique my interest, we have that's a terrible. There you go, the Dark Phoenix Saga. Like I said, a novel of the why do I keep saying multiverse? I just filmed my Doctor Strange video, that's why. A novel of the Marvel Universe. So pretty cool. I'm gonna check this out in the future for sure. Next up is from the good people over at Organic Price Books. My hookup there is just the Organic Price Books. They're awesome. If you guys haven't checked them out, you should. I've done a video on them in the past. I've had multiple things. I think I've had multiple orders from them. And if you've checked out my Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, you should. There's a link in the description. I recently, it's right there. I recently posted a picture of this because I've completed my Cap run, the Ed Brubaker run on Captain America, and this was the last item I needed. So Captain America Lives, the Omnibus, which was, it's not the last in the series. Actually, the last in the series is Return of the Winter Soldier, which is now out of print. That was the first one I bought, and then Trial. I went sort of backwards, but this is the last one I needed, so I got it in omnibus form. I had the material already collected, so I went ahead and got rid of that, or I'm attempting to. Link to my eBay in the description. But yeah, really cool. I'm so excited to collect this run finally in omnibus. I'm glad they all got reprints, and I was able to get my my phalanges on them. So just so excited to have that. But yeah, if you guys haven't, check out Organic Price Books. I highly recommend them. The next thing, and the last book for a second, I promise. And this one's weird because it's not a book. If you've seen my the Batman, I did a review of the Batman when I got the physical media, when I got the 4K from Warner Brothers, and it was funny because I knew that was coming. I knew it was being sent to me. I was at an Ollie's, which is like a Big Lots, and I saw this for $4, and I thought this would be a neat little like thumbnail video. So, and I didn't actually own the graphic novel this comes with, so I have the Dark Knight Returns book and mask set. So this comes with the trade paperback, which I don't know if you can see. There you go, you can see it back there, of the Dark Knight Returns, and the big goofy mask that I wore for the video. So maybe I'll post a thumbnail of it so you know what I'm talking about. Love the artwork on this thing. And you should know that if you watch my videos, I collected all of the toy versions, the McFarlane DC toys of the Dark Knight Returns. This is around the same time. It's all around March-ish when the Batman film came out. Is when I got into that, I'll say. Okay, into the physical media, into the movies we go. This shows you how old and how long it's been since I collected, or since I did a haul. So this came out, I know this came out in April because I pre-ordered it. I actually pre-ordered this like Christmas Eve, or no, the day after Christmas. There's no word for it, but the 26th. I think I pre-ordered this when it was first announced because I was just so excited to get my hands on this. I love this movie. I very, very rarely get Steelbooks, and I never pre-order them, so you know it was worth it for me. So we have Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Way No Way Man, Spider-Man No Way Home, the 4K there, which sold out like 3 or 4 times. I had no issues with my pre-order. Pre-ordered it in December when it was first available, and I got it. I think I got it the day before release day, something to that effect. So really cool. I loved this movie. Absolutely loved this movie. Very excited. Very excited when it came out in theaters. I watched it twice in the same week. Bought it digitally before I even got my Steelbook, so I wanted to watch it again. I really love this movie. If you guys haven't seen this, you should. Next up was actually from the Dollar Tree. So I think we talked about this on the podcast. I'm pretty sure Crazy Joe talked about this on the podcast. Although it is differently named. I believe the original title is Satanic Panic. But I'd heard about this. I'm a big fan of the 2 leads, Jerry O'Connell and Rebecca Romaine. And based on what he told me, it sounded interesting. I just happened to be at a Dollar Tree grabbing probably something for Easter. And I saw this was sitting right on top. It is I thought I said the Scream Factory, but it's just RJE. So this just says Panic, but I believe it's called Satanic Panic. At least that's what it was on Shudder. So pretty cool. For $1, I'm gonna check it out. I'll have to watch it at some point, probably around Halloween, but cool beans. I know I don't have to get Shudder, although I probably should at this point. Maybe around Halloween. So I want to watch the season of the Cursed Films. Back to the books real here for a second. This is actually a manga. I did talk about this on the podcast because I couldn't believe this was a thing. And then we were at a Barnes & Noble, and I just happened to find the first volume. And it had come out like the day before. I didn't even know it had come out. I just happened to be in the section, and I was like, I'm grabbing this. I'm going to grab it from the Barnes & Noble, and I'm going to grab it from Amazon. So, Deadpool Samurai Volume 1. So again, this is a manga. It is a Deadpool manga. I'm going to try to... That's not the way you're supposed to read, so let's take a page. Get a good page here. So some Deadpool in his antics. I think it's a cool... I don't know, it's just cool. I mean, it's the blending of 2 mediums and Deadpool. Oh, there's Cap. Deadpool is a very popular character. Manga is very popular right now, although I don't know if it ever had... Yeah, it's definitely gotten more popular in recent years. But so this is Volume 1. I haven't checked this out, actually. I just remembered I had it because I believe Volume 2 is coming out now, or has come out. So, but yeah, really cool here. Excited to grab that. That appears to be Venom. So yeah, Deadpool Samurai. Gonna give that a check out very soon. Give that a chance. This next trilogy, so I watched these movies as a kid. My son recently fell in love with the Detective Pokemon movie, so I wanted to rewatch the first one. I just happened to find this trilogy, I believe on Amazon, although I might have found it in Walmart. So we have Pokemon, I'm just going to call it the trilogy, but you have Pokemon the first movie, Pokemon the movie 2000, and then Pokemon the movie 3. So I remember these two vividly. I don't remember this one. And I remember talking to my friends about this, and I said, yeah, the trilogy. And they're like, do you know how many Pokemon movies there are? And when I looked into it, there are a ton. But I remember these two vividly. So you have the one about Mew and Mewtwo and Lugia. I don't remember the third one. Although I think there's a 2-pack now, the first two on Blu-ray. So maybe if I don't like the third one, I'll upgrade the first two. So I definitely remember the first two. But I figure this is a way, it's animated, so it'll definitely hold his attention. We can give him a shot, maybe a Saturday morning or something. Because he loved the Detective Pikachu movie. And there's only one of those, so. Last up for the books, we have, I've recently started reading my comic books, my graphic novels in digital form. I know, it's not the most popular, but I just found that it's easier to read for me, timing-wise, because I always have my phone on me. It's cheaper, so I went ahead and bought Marvel Limited, and I bought the DC Universe Infinite app, and I've been reading them that way. And my rationalizing was, okay, I'm going to read them digitally because of, if I don't like an arc, I can just move on versus buying a $70 omnibus and then either having to resell it or just keep it. So I was like, okay, I'm only going to buy a book if I've read it in omnibus form. So if you've watched my Target video, I probably broke that rule, but this was the first one. This was the straw that, I'm not saying the straw that broke the camel's back, because I've actually finished this material, or I'm 99% sure, but this has since gone out of print. So I was like, I'm reading this, I'm really enjoying it, I'm afraid it's going to go out of print. So I went ahead and bought it on Amazon. We have Fantastic Four, Volume 1 by Hickman. This was a hard-to-find omnibus for quite a while. People talk about this so highly, and they absolutely love it, and I'm really enjoying it. So I went ahead and grabbed this on Amazon for like 70-ish, which was awesome, because it was it wasn't quite half off. It was like 70-ish, so awesome find there. Glad I grabbed this before, because like I said, now it's out of print. Can't get it on Amazon or in stock or cheap graphic novels or organic price books, so went ahead and grabbed that, and I was glad I did. I really am, because like I said, I'm going to finish this material, so might as well have it. And then last up for the entire video, we have a Steelbook I actually thought was out of print. So I have this on my wish list on Blu-ray.com, and every time I see it, when you click the Blu-ray.com page, it says it's like $54 or it's just not available. It is a Best Buy exclusive, but typically those end up on Amazon eventually, and this one never did. I was in Best Buy to get a new 4K player. If you've been watching any of my reviews, I've mentioned several times I don't have a player currently. I don't have a player. I do have a player now. I'm very excited about it. But I looked back and they had this on the shelf, and they had like 6 copies for $15. So I went ahead and grabbed this. My wife really enjoys this movie. I think it's okay. I like it. I'm kind of irritated. This is only available in a 4K Steelbook. So yes, I grabbed the Steelbook because there isn't a standalone 4K yet. Dirty Dancing on 4K. So Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey. So yeah, 4K in Steelbook. I haven't opened this. I probably won't unless we need to watch this, because I really did think this was out of print. I could be way off. I'm not in the know. All I know is that I needed this because I tend to upgrade every movie in my collection. If it's available on a different format, I need it on that format. So for $15, I got a Steelbook, and I upgraded it to the best possible format. So I was happy with that purchase. I'm gonna try to do this elevator. It's gonna be tall and heavy. So yeah, let's get this bread, man. Let's go. We have the Dirty Dancing 4K Steelbook. We have the Pokemon trilogy there. We have the Deadpool manga, Deadpool Samurai, which is facing backwards. Satanic Panic, or just Panic. Spider-Man No Way Home on 4K Steelbook. The Dark Knight Returns Batman Mask and book set. We have Fantastic Four Volume 1 by Jonathan Hickman Omnibus. Captain America Lives Omnibus. X-Men: The Dark Phoenix Saga, a novel, and the Marvel Encyclopedia. So quite a variety. Like I said, half books, half media, we'll say. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed some of this. Let me know if you liked the blending of the styles. Maybe not so much. I know this was the exception because it just happens to be half and half based on what I've bought in the last, I'm going to say probably 3 months. That's probably 3 months worth of stuff. I just, like I said, not been buying much. Unless you saw the Target video, and then I went ham in like one day. So if you haven't seen that, check that video out, which I think I've already linked. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, leave me some comments. I appreciate it. If you want to support the channel in any way, be sure to check out my links in the description to my Twitter, my eBay, my Blu-ray.com, Twitter, eBay, Blu-ray.com, Instagram, Letterboxd, and TV Time. Letterboxd, where I interview all of the movies I watch, and TV Time, where I interview all of the TV shows I watch. So there, all the social medias are down there. Like I said, leave me some comments. I love to read them and respond to you guys. And yeah, I'll catch you later, YouTube. Hey, did you like yet? Did you subscribe yet? Did you click that notification bell? Go ahead and click that notification bell right there so you never miss anything on the channel. And also over here should be additional features for the channel. There should be a video or a playlist or both, maybe one of each, for you to stay informed and stay on the channel. And also be sure to subscribe on your way out right about here.